Hello the internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefi and I want to talk and show you the new Overlord Gacha, talk a little bit about it and why it's actually a great game, if and only if you like Overlord. Just like any gacha that's related to an anime IP, you will only enjoy the game if you have enjoyed either the novels, the manga, or the anime. There is no way anyone who's not related to Overlord will come into this and be like, oh, this is fucking great. You know, it's nice, but mostly for the people who enjoy this fan service. So I want to talk a little bit about the characters, what you can expect from the game, show you the gameplay and the PvP, which is the worst part. We'll do a couple multis that I have on the new banner, and that's gonna be it. Before we start, don't forget to do like and subscribe to help me grow the channel, and also a reminder that this is the Chinese version. We don't know when it's coming to global. There is no date yet, as far as I know. I'm gonna be playing from time to time the Chinese version because I really love Overlord. But until the official one comes out, I'm not spending money or anything, even though you can right now if you download the game on Bilibili. So first of all, characters, right? What characters do we have in the game right now? There is plenty of characters. So there is already multiple limited units. There is also the usual cast, and they are constantly adding new units. I'm not sure about the rate of new characters. It looks like every 2 weeks you are getting new characters. When it comes to rarities, you have the lowest rarity R units, then you have SR units, and then you have SSR units. Some SR units can be transformed into SSRs. Right now it's only 2. And you get them for free both, which is going to be Narveral and it's also going to be the base Albedo. The other SR units cannot be converted into SSRs, as much as I would love to get a Lupus Regina SSR because he's my favorite character. That said, those are the characters, right? When it comes to equipment and what you can expect in terms of progression, there is a lot of stuff to farm, which can be something good if you like the game, can be something bad if you don't like tedious gachas, right? Just being honest. First of all, dupes. There is dupes, they give a lot of stats and they make your skills stronger, which some people will like it, some people will not. I personally don't pull for dupes on any gacha. I don't care what gacha is it or how much I love it. If I get dupes, nice. If not, I prefer to get one copy of each character. Second, skills. There is a skill tree. I am not sure if you will be able to max this out or not because I still haven't gotten to the end. And when I say max out, I mean actually max out every single line tree in here, right? So there is 3 paths. I'm not sure if you can max all of them or not. You get this by leveling up, so for now it looks like you might be able. Next is the jewelry system, which is also farmable. You don't need to pay for this. Basically, you farm these materials, you level this up, and every 3 levels you get a bonus for your character on different stats. Then you have the artifact system, similar to Genshin and any other gacha, right? Where you have to farm this every single day. We can come here, and as you can see, there is different sets, which I do like that you see the set and that they are related to the game, and you can see these on the anime on multiple characters depending on the set, which I think is pretty cool. Again, if you like the anime, if not, you don't care too much. When it comes to the stats, it looks like they are random, and every few levels, it's literally the same system for Genshin Impact on the relics, right? Where you level them up and you get random stats or improve stats. We can assume it's going to be a pain, just like any game that has this system, which I don't like, but c'est la vie. And then lastly, there is the usual friendship level, where you can level up to gain even further extra stats and discover the story of those characters. There are skins in the game. Some of them are free, some of them you can farm, some are, of course, paid. So for example, Albedo with a red dress and a blue dress. There is also alternative versions of the characters. So for example, this Albedo got a new banner, which is Albedo with a cooking outfit. And of course, I had to pull. I even got her weapon. I got lucky with like a random single and got her weapon as well. Now, after the characters, let's talk about the gacha because that's the bad part. If you like this, you know, you might want to pull for specific characters or be like, oh, I really like this character. I want to get her or him. The game is not super stingy, it's actually generous, but they pull way too many banners. The game is 2 weeks old, maybe 3. I don't even think it's 3 weeks old yet. We've had already 3-4 banners. So every week you are getting a new rotation. As you can see, this changes every 2 weeks, this changes every 2 weeks. So we're getting always like 3-4 limited or time banners, and then the normal banner, which is down here. So in that sense, it's a pain in the ass. There's plenty of characters. I'm guessing they're gonna try to pull as much as they can, right? In terms of, okay, every 2 weeks, new characters, new limiteds, blah, blah, blah. So this could be good or bad, depending on how you see it. For me, even as a low spender, I don't like that rhythm if you are not giving enough to the players. But at least you can save for the specific characters you want, and you will be able to pity them pretty hard. In terms of pity, in terms of currency, how much you need, and the rates for the characters, PT is at 80, it's a 50-50, it's a 1.6 for SSR characters, and of course, the first time you reach 80, it can be that character you are looking for, or it can be something else, as you can see here on this pool. The second time, so 160, it's a guaranteed red up character, so it's hard PT at 160. The animation is pretty good. I really like it. Let's do a couple. I just did a multi on the normal banner. Sephi, thank God this is the Chinese version and it doesn't matter, because my god, you connect the starts and whatever you get purple is fine. Thank God. Still, it's bad because we just lost a lot of PT in there. The game, as you can see, is gonna be constantly like, oh, do you want to buy this for, I think this is $5, 30 Chinese yuan. I think it's $5 for the multi. Do you want to buy this offer now that you're pulling? And of course, you know, the usual pay to win shop and pay to win PvP. It is what it is. Most gachas are like this. I don't touch PvP. I ignore it completely, and I just like to collect the characters that I enjoy. Let's pull on this new banner, which is what I wanted to pull, and I just wasted my resources because we have a new Albedo and Momon with his armor. I would love to get Albedo, and you can actually target the character you want and swap. And also do the same on the weapons. You can target the weapon or the character. Yes, there is a weapon banner separately from the normal one, which, you know, can be a good thing or a bad thing, up to you. So let's do this. We have 2 multis, I believe. I think, yes, 2 multis to do on this banner. Hopefully we can get something good. If not, well, it is what it is, right? This is just to showcase the game. This is the Chinese account. I'm not super invested in here. I'm waiting for global. On global, we're going to be making our own guild in here and having fun. And I'm going to showcase to you the guilds in a second. Anything new? Nothing new. One more multi. I'm going to skip directly. Absolutely nothing. It is what it is. So after checking the rates for the characters, once again, 1.6 up to 2 point something, the more you pull. 80 for hard soft PT, another 80 for hard PT. Let's check the guilds because I think it's a pretty fun system. Just like in normal Overlord, you will have your own guild hold, and it will only show you the players that are connected right now. So this is pretty fun. If you have your friends in here, only those who are connected will be shown in the hall, and you can talk with them with the chat. Of course, I'm on a Chinese guild. I don't even know what they're saying. I'm just here chilling and doing my daily missions. Let me show you combat and PvP. PvP, we all can agree in most gachas is bad. There is nothing good about PvP. I'm gonna go against a low-level opponent because I'm a pussy and I want to win. This is my team right now. I'm running Evil Eye, I'm running Albedo, I'm running Yuri Alpha as a tank, and Lupus Regina as my healer. Combat, if you've played any other anime game, it's the same. It's literally the same system. I'm gonna put the game on a slow mode, and I'm gonna also leave the ultimates on so you can see them. So ultimates, let's put this at what time. You have your main character. There is 3 options right now, and you have 4 characters. There is a normal attack, a skill 1, and then the ultimate. You have to charge your bar, and there is simple cooldowns in between. The animations, once again, pretty good if you like the anime. If not, anything, there is nothing out of the world when it comes to this game. Now, that said, the normal combat on the story is also going to be like this. Combat is the same on PvP or PvE, and even on the bosses. The difference is on bosses for farming stages, there is only one big boss. I'm going to show you campaign on a second when we finish here. Actually, in fact, let's not waste too much time in here. Let's just lose and get out so I can show you campaign. Campaign, it's been actually good. I do like campaign because they go over the story more towards the novels rather than the anime. So they are showcasing a lot of stuff that you don't see on the anime, or at least that they hint on the anime but you cannot really see, right? I think there is up to like 10 chapters right now on the game. I am on chapter 8, and there is normal difficulty, hard difficulty, and hell difficulty, all with different rewards. So again, you are getting plenty of pulls every time you're completing the chapters, plenty of rewards, materials. The biggest problem I see with the game is just the pace of the banners. Too many banners, too close. So one of the two, either it's a cash grab and in 1 year they forget about the game, or they keep with that rhythm and try to keep the game alive for a couple of years. This is the worst part about anime games. They always are gachas, which to begin with is something bad, right? And then also most of the time they don't last super long because the companies are only interested on that initial high spike in revenue and then forget about them. So once again, I do really like the Overlord game. I'm waiting for global, and I do want to play on global as one of my main games just because I really love Overlord, but at the same time I'm not expecting a lot just because how companies trade. Also, we don't know who the publisher is going to be. And that's another worry we can have in terms of, all right, is it going to be Crunchyroll? Is it going to be Netmarble? Who's going to be publishing this game? We don't know. So we'll see. Maybe it's Bilibili. If it's Bilibili, the good thing is even with low revenue, Bilibili tends to keep their games alive because they care more about the Chinese market and they make plenty of money. So that would be the best case scenario. The worst case scenario would be Crunchyroll. We all know why. But we'll see. I'm super hyped to see if it comes to global. Do let me know if you like Overlord, you want to play this game. When it comes to global, you know, join us on Discord because we'll be making our own guild and we play plenty of gachas on a daily basis, right? That said, that's gonna be it for this one. Just wanted to showcase the game a little bit. Thank you to my patrons for making this content possible. You can join them with the link in the description down below. Good luck with your pool generates. I'll see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。